right, what is this? What is this? What's going on? What is this?
I want some nasty. Are we having fun yet?
All right, so Abe, the Spurs fan, posted this, and I'm assuming you wanted me to look at it. You didn't really say anything. You just posted the video underneath one of my posts. So, yeah. So I'm gonna take a look at this. I'm gonna be honest with you. This looks like it's from TikTok. I need to get on TikTok more often, right? I need to upload on TikTok. I need to actually look at Spurs takes from TikTok, because your boy, I am not on there often enough. I'm mostly on Twitter and mostly on YouTube. I am not getting on it that often. And I'm rarely on Instagram. But yes, let's go ahead and take a look at this. So let's see. Should the rest of the NBA murder Wemby so that they can still win championships? That's a take.
Should the rest of the NBA team up and murder Wemby? If they care about winning championships, objectively, yes, he's a big threat. However, murder is currently illegal in the United States. So how can they kill Wemby and get away with it?
What is this?
I think if you killed a vampire, nobody would be upset. You probably wouldn't go to jail for it. But Wemby's not a vampire. How can we make him a vampire? Well, it turns out he's already in the perfect place to become a vampire. There are real vampires in Texas. They've been interviewed. Texas is one of many states with vibrant vampire communities. This is what the vampires are saying. So method one of turning Wemby to a vampire?
My people from Texas, is this true? Do you guys have a lot of vampires there? And you want me to move there? You're crazy.
Get these vampires to turn him into one. Method number two, release a vampire bat and have it bite him.
Oh, we got a lot of... I see where you're going.
This could be the perfect crime because you could do it during a game. Famously, bats show up during San Antonio Spurs games. Their mascot is even a bat-catching coyote. So just let one of these loose in the stadium, have it bite Wemby, bada bing, bada boom. The only problem is currently there are no vampire bats in Texas. Could reach San Antonio within 10 years, so you could either wait or you could smuggle a vampire bat in from Mexico. That's method number two. Method number three is target him when he goes home to France in the off-season. You can ship in vampires from Transylvania to come and bite him. If the vampire route doesn't work, you could go the werewolf route. It is also socially acceptable to kill werewolves. Fiscally, I don't know. What's the value of silver? Went to Quora to find out if there are werewolves in Texas. It turns out the answer is yes. Texas is teeming with werewolves, says John. Says it sounds scary, but they feed on...
He just took a random What is this? What is that even from? He just took a random comment from, like, Reddit?
Chupacabra, mostly. This guy has over 2.5k answers, so he's credible. Amy Wilcox also says yes, there are several packs of them. Also
he had, like, 12 upvotes.
That there are vampires in Texas. So just get one of these werewolves to bite Wemby and kill him under a full moon. This is also a plan you can carry out in France because apparently they've had a werewolf epidemic. Turning Wemby into a monster and then killing him is the best way to have your cake and eat it too.
But he's already a monster. Would it be illegal to kill aliens? Because he is an alien. So, I mean, you might be, I don't know. You might be able to get away with it before. This is hilarious, by the way. This is actually really funny. What's this guy's name? I don't see his TikTok handle at all. And I want to give him some respect for this. This is, like, really funny. But I was assuming this was on TikTok. But, yeah, I don't see his name anywhere. If anybody in the comments, you're watching this video, anyone in the comments who knows who this is, just tag them below. Or at least just put their tag below or their name below just so I can check them out. But this was actually really funny. This is fun. This is fun. Big shout out to Abe, the Spurs fan, for posting this. But I do think that this comes down to a bigger view of Wembanyama as a whole, right? Like, yeah, it's a joke, obviously, but everyone knows, and executives have even talked about, yeah, we got to win now. I wonder if I can find that just right off the bat. Executives, NBA, win now, Wemby. Let's see. That's funny. When I type it in, it says NBA executives are terrified of Wemby dynasty, and it's literally me. Let's see. Here we go. NBA executive warns that Victor Wembanyama will soon dominate the West. An executive whose team is in the playoffs said to me, "The rest of us better get our winning out of the way fast." Said Woj. Once Wemby has a group around him in San Antonio, they're going to do a lot of winning. So yeah, so they're terrified. They're like, yeah, it's basically over. We got to win right now, before he starts to really dominate the league. Yeah, good stuff. It's so crazy because Wembanyama is so great till no one has a bad take on him. Like no one. I think the only time we saw it was Richard Jefferson, which I don't know what he's doing. He just wants to be a contrarian right now. And also some OKC fans before the season started, and we already talked about them. And it was like, what are you talking about? But it was really them just trying to protect their guy, Chet Holmgren. But other than that, no one has had bad takes on Victor at all. And I think he's just so great till it's hard. And that is not normal, by the way. Even LeBron James, when he first got to the league, there was a lot of criticism still. There were a lot of people saying, I don't know. And maybe it's because no player has been hyped as much as LeBron was hyped up coming to the league. So he was the first, and with Wemby being the second, it's like we're kind of used to it. But I don't know, man. I don't know. It's definitely pretty cool that he doesn't get as much hate or skepticism as a lot of other guys, and I think it's just because you can't deny it, right? You can't deny the skill that's there, and his attitude as well. His attitude towards the game really makes people take a seat back, and they're like, "Whoa, we haven't seen this since Kobe. We haven't seen this since Jordan. This type of superstar, but cutthroat and ready to destroy you, right?" So good stuff there. But yeah, anyways, great video. Thank you for sharing it with me, Abe. If anybody else has anything that you want to share, just post it on Twitter. That's the best way to do it. Just post it anywhere on Twitter, tag me in it. Or if you see my latest tweet, if I tweet something out, you can just put the post underneath the tweet. I should be able to see it. My Twitter at this point isn't so big to the point where I'm not like seeing notifications, right? I mean, we only have 4.8 followers, so it's not too crazy. So yeah, so just tag me on Twitter. I should be able to see it. And if things change, we'll have to find a different way. But nonetheless, I appreciate all the love. I will get with you guys later, man. Until next time, bye.